but we'll go ahead and you can make the motion on each one, and we will, and we can have, first, second, and discussion on it, and take a vote on each of them. The other two, I assume, relate to your items 3 and 4 on your agenda, is that correct? Okay, so if you want to start out with the first item, motion earlier.
Motion number 1, and I'm using the terminology from Robert's rules. I want to change moves to offers. This would require a motion and a second. Resolve that the president of the Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education be authorized to send a letter to Mr. Stephen P. Lalonde, hearing officer for the 28 disciplinary hearing Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus William Hamilton, respectfully requesting that these hearings be reopened to the public. And if you put that up for a motion and a second, I would request that in lieu of a voice vote, that we call for a hand vote.
So Mr. Fry has provided the motion to share. Everybody has a copy, right? This is motion number 1, resolving that the president of the Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education be authorized to send a letter to Stephen P. Lalonde, hearing officer of the 3028 disciplinary hearing Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus William Hamilton, respectfully requesting that these hearings be reopened to the public. So Glenn has made a motion. We need a second.
I'll second.
So second by Paul. Okay. We've had a fair amount of discussion on this item anyway already, but is there any further discussion on this motion provided by Glenn? If there's no further discussion, then I will call for the vote. This will be a hand vote. All in favor of the motion as provided by Glenn, please raise your hand. All opposed? Any abstained? All right, so the count was 4-3, is that correct? Okay. With a count of 3 yes, 4 no, and 0 abstentions, the motion does not pass. Okay, Glenn, you can go ahead and make the motion number 2. We'll just have, we didn't fully discuss this, but we can discuss it as part of the motion.
I offer the adoption of the following resolution: resolve that all current Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education members, and I had initially said that we designate 1, but realizing that it's very difficult to even get a date for retreat, I think it would be far better if we said all would be. It appears that there'll be no request to reopen hearings, so it's appropriate for both of these. So resolve that all members be authorized to attend all future sessions of the 3028 disciplinary hearing Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus William Hamilton.
Okay, so Glenn's made motion number 2, as stated. I won't reread it. Do I have a second for that motion?
Second.
Second from Michael Drolman. All right, now we can have discussion on that item.
The only thing I would say is because I had asked for something very similar for the Zaner hearing. It was right at the tail end of the hearing, and I was told that both parties' attorneys would have to agree to it. So that if we do resolve this, that immediately they should ask for permission. So I don't want to find out that there would be a technicality if we say yes, and we still get done.
And I think we've had some discussion with legal about this, and if I understand this interview correctly, that we can have a single representative in a closed hearing environment. Typically, that's the superintendent. But if there was a change of representative or additional representatives, not only the attorneys would have to agree, but the hearing officer would have to agree. If I stated it correctly, and it would be. It's not a normal precedent to have multiple members of representative in a closed hearing.
We can get a clarification of that, just to maybe see it right, what they were saying, what's the law, what's the implied, what is the real definition? Because originally when I asked, it was
one member could go, and usually it's the superintendent.
Usually there's a representative of the district, and typically it's the superintendent, because they want to generally have most of the background information, they can get resources available if requested during the hearing process.
Okay, so he's not a representative of the board, he's just the representative of the school.
That is correct.
Let me suggest an amendment to this. Simply add to that, upon the approval of the hearing officer and both parties' legal counsel. Let them check the law.
I think it's going to be fairly groundbreaking, because when I discussed this with BS and Katie, really, when there's a real dearth of any law relative to this, so I don't know if they're going to be able to quote any law for you, but they can certainly, make the pursue questions that you guys.
And I fail to make the point that I'm not aware of any law that would say one or all. And in the absence of law, it would seem that this might be considered.
I tried to do my own research and I couldn't find a lot.
I'm not so sure it's precedent, but let them figure it out.
And it just would be a question of, do they consider the board the public, or do they, is individual members, first and foremost, I understand what you're saying. So was amended, that the addition was upon the approval of the hearing officer and both legal parties, I guess, or however you want to word that. Is that okay, legal parties? Okay.
Just to clarify, this is to attend, not to be our representative. Because originally, in your original email, I
Said
remember.
representative, because that was the terminology
Yeah.
used before. This authorized us to attend.
For our own knowledge.
Yeah, and I would hope that it wouldn't, if it has to be precedence, then so be it. I mean, we're the ones that have to authorize this continued process. And like I said, I want to hear what my ears.
Okay, is there any other comment on this one before we vote? Okay, would you like this one by show of hands as well, then? Okay, thank you. All right, okay, just rereading one more time, Yeah, I'll read it. So Glenn has motioned to adopt the following resolution and resolve that all current Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education members be authorized to attend all future sessions of the 3028 disciplinary hearing, Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus William Hamilton, upon the approval of the hearing officer and both legal parties. I'd like to call for the vote then. All in favor? Any opposed? Any abstained? Count 7-0. Okay. Motion is approved 7-0 with no abstentions. So Jim, I guess you had an action on this one. Yep. All right, motion number 3, Lynn.
I offer the adoption of the following resolution. Resolved that all current Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education members be authorized to attend all future sessions of the 3028 disciplinary hearing, Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus David Saint.
With the same amendment, sir.
Go with the same amendment. Yes, thank you.
Second.
I'm sorry, for motion number 2, did I ask for a second?
Yes.
Okay, good, thank you.
So just so you know, actually both legal parties, number 2, it should probably be all legal parties because
That's a good point.
all legal.
Any further discussion on item number 3? Okay, please call for the vote then. All in favor by show of hands, please. Any opposed? Any abstained? All right, with a vote of 7-0-0, motion is carried. All right, the last one is the one we kind of talked about already, but you go ahead and make the motion, please.
I offer the adoption of the following resolution. Resolved that certain documents be provided to current members of the Board of Education at the district office, and that these documents include 1, transcripts to date of the 3028 disciplinary hearing, Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus Hamilton. As this particular proceeding continues, it's requested that updated transcripts be provided to the Board of Education. 2, a current list of charges against Mr. Hamilton. 3, transcripts to date of the 3028 disciplinary hearing, Jordan Elbridge Central School District versus Sainer. As this particular proceeding continues, it's requested that updated transcripts be provided to the Board of Education. 4, a current list of charges against Mr. Zaner. 5, all documents submitted by both parties regarding the dismissal of charges for both disciplinary proceedings. 6, all documents and materials provided by Michael G. Kessler and Associates, doing business as Kessler International, resulting from his investigation as per an agreement negotiated and signed October 18th by Mr. Frank Miller of the law firm of Frank W. Miller and Ms. Mary Alley, Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education. And I should read President of the Jordan Elbridge Board of Education. I apologize. The Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education. I thought I made these corrections. What's that?
This is Michael B.
It's an emergency call. He's
It's
okay.
not everything in my
No,
body.
you're okay.
I got it.
The Jordan Elbridge Central School District Board of Education, strike the second Board of Education on November 3rd, 2010, approve this agreement between the Board of Education and Kessler International for the purpose of preparing a forensic audit of certain records of the Jordan Elbridge Central School District.
Request that this should consider that we say to amend it to a cost not to exceed $600. I think that would still tell us, but.
You're going to call for discussion? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yes, that's good. Discussion.
I'll second
all right,
it.
So I want to first, Pat has second. All right,
I've already stated that it would be very inconvenient for me, Pat. I think it would be very inconvenient. I think, I look around the board and we all have, other than me, the fish aren't biting. I'm studying education law.
I mean, and I admit it's easier for me than it would consider you, so
Right. And I would assume that these are very voluminous. I didn't put this in there, but if there were a way, and I am not high tech, but if there were a way to secure a couple of PCs at the district office, you could eliminate your paper. That's a possibility. I would make at least 2. It'd have to be somehow secured so that someone couldn't go in and pass it along.
Basically off the network and physically secure, right?
Right. So you would know better than me on that.
We can talk about that. That would be probably preferred as far as not having the expense of the paper. Yeah, well, I guess we'll check for cost both ways. Sometimes it's just easier to read on paper, but we can check that. So I was going to suggest we amend it to say that it costs not to exceed $600. Don't want to come back later and say, oh, it's $20,000.
Well, absolutely. If it were to cost more than 600, we could always come back.
Yeah, right, exactly.
For $650 or $650. I find it a mistake.
Just a note, the transcripts are provided to us via New York State, so we have no control over when we receive them, correct?
Well, they're pretty good about it.
They're-
They control.
They also maintain them at their own expense. It would not be an expense for the
Right, the transfer, it's just the other stuff. So we did amend it, it cost not to exceed $600. We crossed out a couple of the Federal Board of Educations. We added President Mary Ellie's title on that. Any further discussion on item number 6?
Are some of these items more lengthy than others?
Yeah.
Like the transcripts and the charges, they shouldn't be too long, right?
I'm not sure a lot of transcripts are easy. They're fairly large because they're basically a dictation, word for word.
I'm just wondering about
The charges wouldn't be really voluminous.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about timeframes too. You have to come, I work during the day, I can't come sit at the school and read the computer. I didn't know if it's possible to get, like we get our board packets, if we can get a packet,
We can't really distribute them because then they become.
then it may,
But we can make arrangements for your reading, and I assume so we'll get you access to.
Okay.
What's available for, kind of your convenience more or less.
okay.
Yeah, this year. We can make arrangements for that. Any other discussions, questions on item 6?
Now, some of these parameters, signature for,
The documents are held, are currently held with the documents.
what's matter, what's here, strategy, stuff.
Right, I think maybe you could go in there, but how are they considered to be kept private?
No, I don't think that they would be considered public until the conclusion of the hearings, and then they'll be public. But prior to that, I don't think that this request is unreasonable. I think we can accommodate it. I will ask, double check.
Yes.
Just to make sure before they get sent over, but.
I would assume when you're thinking of this, I want to take special precautions that it be secure.
Absolutely.
Obviously, there are materials that are not for the public's view at this particular point. The public has to understand that. But in order for me to make decisions, and I think for all of us to make decisions, we need to have as much information as possible. I would also point out that if there's some way to make sure, I tend to be very cautious, and I wasn't the best Boy Scouts until after I went to college. But be prepared for any possible outcome, any accusation that, maybe something's no good. There's some security plan that can be put into place to make sure that they're being maintained and provided to the people who need access to them.
Can we include in the resolution to be kept in a secure location as to not jeopardize?
So, be available to current members at the district office in a secure location.
Yeah.
We will keep them in a secure location, as secure as schools get. If it's a 24-hour custodial coverage, you have, there's, and I'm not, discounting anybody's credibility, but, they're not going to be as secure as they are on the 10th floor of the S&K. But we'll certainly do everything in our power to make sure that they're not compromised.
Do we have, if we go to the computer, is there a safe that you may choose for a certain person?
Well, yeah, we have a safe, but people are going to be going into those for exams, and that's what things are for. Maybe we would
Do you have a lock and file? Yeah, at least we have that much.
We do have lock and file.
As far as computer security, what's on the council?
My paranoia and having been a custodian and guardian of records, perhaps it should be thought to maintain a log of who is signing out the materials to go to the room, if they're kept in your office or listed as the,
Yes, I didn't say how long this is not a bad idea. Yeah.
Will we be able to get this on disc, so it's not over the internet?
Well, you won't be able to take it out of the school.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, kids are usually smarter than we are.
Oh, the computer, if we put it on the computer, it won't be affected at all.
Okay, not.
It'll be a standalone computer.
Okay.
Network information.
Okay.
We can be careful about so they don't lock it down, because I don't even want to lock off the USB ports and thumb drives can't be used on the computer.
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Any other thoughts, discussion?
From going through boxes and tables and stuff, we ain't spent money. Probably gonna be easier to pay for.
Any other discussion on item 6? I'd call for a vote then by show of hand. All in favor? I'm sorry, did I?
No, I read it.
We did.
We did.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, actually, you are correct. Motion number 4, item 4. All right, so vote again by hand, I'm sorry. All in favor? Any opposed? Any abstains? Now the vote, motion carried 7-0 with no abstentions. Those are all Lynn's items. Any other?
Can we talk about time frame on these motions?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Tomorrow, there's, hearing continues. I can certainly bring these motions to both attorneys and the hearing officer at that time. I have no problem doing that. I will send the list of transcript requirements to both sets of attorneys so they can get to work on it. I've already put them in the office to start preparing them. So that will move as expeditiously as we can. I would imagine that, they may start with that tomorrow, they may not. How would you like me to communicate that to the board?
Are you talking about the transcripts?
No, I'm talking about motions 2, and 3.
So motion 2 was to be taken care of first thing in the morning. Jim was saying, how do you want to be notified? We have all of our some risks.
Yeah.
What did it fit that, you know, how did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing we can do.
Or even Friday night. It wasn't coming back to get you in service. He said Friday.
Well, it's a scheduled day, but I don't think we're going to be, I think, BSMK, I think, there's a good chance I'll wrap up tomorrow. Like I said, I'm very pleased with the pace of this hearing. I'll do that, I'll email everybody at the conclusion of the hearing tomorrow.
Dave, one thing that I guess I should have added to the agenda check. I would like to discuss the board members talking to the press. I know I was called by the Post Standard, I'm not sure who else was, but in the past, we have agreed that the board president and or the superintendent would be the only spokespeople for the board. Is that still?
That's interesting, because I remember we had this session, we did agree, especially when a lot of things are going on tonight, have a bunch of different messages going out, and to, make sure that, things are kind of organized in terms of the board, messages getting out. But I can't recall if that's specifically a policy or not. It doesn't become a policy.
Interestingly enough, but board
As far as who's the place in the board? Yeah, there is. Okay, I know we talked about it. We agree with the president.
I know we talked about it and we agreed, but I don't think that policy, yeah, but I don't think it ever went for first and second. I think it was worked out when we were on the policy committee, but because of timing, I don't believe it ever went to board. I can double check.
I think it's good, that we agree how we do it, but we should get a policy so that going forward, there's no confusion, for future boards on that process is handled.
that was, I was just going to say, in the board training, they had a representative from, I can't remember, basically to public relations.
Yeah.
And they were saying that they have one absolute person that answers as the board, and that we would prefer them. Then you still, you might be put in a position where you're personally talking, but it's not happening.
Yeah, because
you're going to get stuck in.
if the board hasn't taken action, you can't speak as the board.
You're not talking. Yeah, and you have to be firm about it, but they said how quickly something can go from a little tidbit to, so that you're very careful.
We had that session, it was actually a very good
absolutely fantastic. In fact, I read it myself for business purposes, so, okay.
It's a position.
So it would be good to, I think,
But for my clarification, as a new board member, that does not include an individual speaking as a member of the community, as long as it's made clear.
That's correct, everyone's clear.
I just wanted to add something.
You have to wait till the meeting's over.
I just want to tell you that it's not going to stop me from calling.
Okay, thank you for the input.
As long as you make a motion that you speak for the board, anybody else that speaks for the board, to make it legitimate, it's got to say, I speak for myself, but not the board, documents to go out. It's so simple.
It'll be the president or superintendent, and we will solidify policy, the upcoming policy, that we need to get it right. Any other items? Any other items? Oh, this place.
Well,
Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Go ahead.
it seems as if, I don't want to come across in the wrong way, but reading policies, we are supposed to act as a team. We are supposed to, when something is voted on, we should respect the majority, whether it's your vote or not. But I think it's important that we are all clear on what our intentions are as board members as well. We will disagree. I know we will. That's fine. That's healthy. But I do want to be sure that the 7 of us as board members have allegiance to the school district, the welfare of all of our students and staff and teachers. So for this reason, I'm asking this question. I think it's important that we all know, and I think it's fair to all of us, that we know who we are collaborating with and talking to about the school district business. So for that reason, I would just like to know if anybody sitting at this table has been in contact with any of the suspended employees and or their attorneys since becoming board members. But not board business. Okay. Thank you.
You know, I can't help but make a comment. And I respect what you just said. I agree with what you said. I would add to it that sometimes in our recent past, the Board of Education has not acted in the interest of our students and of our teachers and of our staff and of our public. My loyalty is to the district. I think we really ought to talk about some basic terminology. If the vote is 6-1 on something, and my conscience says you have violated a law, trust me, I will not be loyal to you.
No, if you don't want to law, absolutely. On the other hand, if it's just a position you want to agree with, like say we vote tonight, the first one would go down. It's still, our code of conduct says, even though you might not agree with every decision, the board needs to support and carry out the votes of the board.
I'm not going to fight that.
No, so yeah, if there's, first you should bring it to us and say, I think we're doing something wrong. Yeah, and exactly.
I'm just reading the last bullet in front of us. Learn from the past, focus on the future, and being proactive in problem solving. So I just wanted to make sure that that is where we were headed.
And I will end the comment by saying I believe that you were trying to do that, and I respect that, and I hope that you know that I am trying to do that, and you'll respect that.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
Now, I just want to say that I stand by, I nominated Mr. Calero as president, Mrs. Long as vice president, they were both elected. One of our public comments about, new members and those positions positions. This is a huge job, but until you actually start getting into it, realize what the learning curve is. So even though we have change, which is good, there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think that would be the position for anybody to start at, day one, the board starting as an officer's position, so it's no disrespect for either of you, and the community should realize this. I know I can family type, 20, 30 hours a week is not uncommon, but we're spending on board business that's outside the public eye. Reading, training, there's a whole bunch of educations going on, talking to other board members from other districts, other presidents. I think you've done training last year as far as board officers stuff on how that help you prepare for where you're at. Great experience working with budget committees, working with health and wellness and policy committees. So there's such a learning curve and so much wealth of information you even have to know before you get to what Paul said the first year, you're sort of still like, oh my God. It's still, until you even feel sort of comfortable, there's a lot. So that recommendation was, because I felt these two individuals would do an awesome job for this district, and I think they will. So I just want to share that. So the perception's out there. It's not anything against change, and that we are moving in the right direction. The health and wellness with the mission vision values that are coming out that we want to move this district forward towards, I think is really going to make a big improvement.
That's a good discussion.
Thank you.
And our response, Dr. Roman, is I voted for the presidency of Mr. Valero and for the vice presidency this month. I surely didn't want that position because I wanted to be able to play the role that I'm playing right now, which I think is essential. But no, I make that point. I support you. And the comment I made the night of the election, the only person I'm able to make it, I suppose, would be down there saving someone's life across. But I wrote to you, I congratulated you, and I said, if anything is clear in the vote, it's that this community is still divided. And I look forward to working with you on providing solutions. They're not always going to be pretty. They could be painful to discuss. I was asked a question when I was a candidate, what have you done to provide a solution? I've been working my tail off for 3 years trying to bring solutions. And I commit to double my effort in doing that.
And it's appreciated, right? There's plenty enough work for everybody. One comment related to the amount of work is, we used to be a board of 9, now we're a board of 7. On the one hand, you do have a little more responsibility in each person, but at the same time, I think it's a kind of a positive thing because you can't really get anonymous. With 9, somebody could not necessarily away, you may or may not know it. With 7, you pretty much everybody's got to step up and do their job. And I think it's a good number for us. I know the districts have 5. I think it's a little too small, but I think 7 is a good number for us. And I think everybody can fill the roles that they're, they have good expertise, like Pat with the county, and Glenn's gonna, Bulldog going through the legal stuff and educating yourself. And there's tons of reading. I try to read stuff every day on the education pieces, on the financial pieces. There's so much out there, and nobody can be an expert for everything. So it does take a team, and looking for everybody's talents, to contribute to the total success. I think we're set up to do that, and we can build up this more. So. All right. Any other further business? I do want to thank Glenn for raising the meeting. I think it was productive. With no further business, I would like a motion for adjournment. Okay, and have a second.
Second.
Lisa. Any discussion on adjournment? Enjoy the heat. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Any abstained? Motion carried 7-0 with 0 abstentions. Meeting adjourned at 8:35 p.m.